This year's Young Achiever Award was presented to filmmaker Barbara Wong by the American Chamber of Commerce and SCMP Women of Influence Awards. Barbara tells us about her harrowing journey to become the filmmaker that she is today.
Well, first I went to Hong Kong Academy for Performing Arts and studied acting because I was so in love with acting when I was a kid. And then, but after I graduated, I realized or awakened that, I'm actually quite a small person, not very tall and you can say not gorgeous. So to be able to have a very successful career in acting, I think will have a little bit of a limitation. So I decided to study filmmaking. And then I went to New York. I went to NYU to study filmmaking. And after that, I stayed in New York for around a couple years. Most important is at that time, I wanted to make films in New York. So I called different film companies, investors, but nobody talked to me because I was, an unknown. So I have a bunch of friends who work for, Wall Street, the stock market. And they said to me, hey, Barbara, this is a very good time to put money in the stock market. You can triple your money and then you can make your own films. I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. And knowing that at that time, I really didn't know anything about stocks. So finally I put all my savings into stock market, margin. So in, I think, 3.5 months, all gone. And not only all gone, I almost, had to file for bankruptcy. So finally, I found out that I had 2 more credit cards. That the total credit is 60,000 US. And I was talking to myself, well, since I had so much debt already, doesn't matter, 60,000 more. I don't recommend people to do that, but so finally I used that 60,000 US to make my first independent feature called A Carburetor for Susie. And so I brought the film back to Hong Kong. And then take two. Take two is to do everything all over again, like knocking on doors, talking to investors, showing people my film, A Carburetor for Susie. At that time, I think year 99, Hong Kong has something called Hong Kong Film Forum. And I wrote a proposal. I, filed a proposal of a documentary called Women's Private Parts. So after that, one day I got a phone call from Raymond Wong Ming, who's a star and an investor. He called me. He said, hello, is this Barbara Wong Chun-chun? I said, yeah. He said, I'm Wong Ming. I saw your proposal. I really like it. And then so I went to have a meeting with him. And I guess after 3 meetings, I was shooting the documentary. And I was very lucky. I mean, the documentary ended up getting quite a, big award, which is the New York Independent Film Festival, the Best International Film. To be a filmmaker, I think the most important thing is to have vision, to have your own vision, and never copy people. As a filmmaker, you have to look into yourself. We all have different life experience and different vision to everything. So it's very important to, as a filmmaker or as an artist, to expose yourself to life and really try to experience as much as you can, or open yourself up to people from all walks of life.